Today, let us understand the spiritual meaning of Sanchit Karma and Prarabdha Karma and how we can work them through prayer, healing, service, and conscious living. In Indian spiritual thought, Sanchit Karma is the storehouse of all accumulated actions, impressions, and tendencies from past lives. It is the total karmic reserve. On the other hand, Prarabdha Karma is the part of that reserve which has already begun to unfold in this lifetime. It is the karma we are currently experiencing through our body, our health, family, relationships, and life circumstances. Traditionally, Prarabdha karma is understood as something that has already begun to bear fruit. But spiritual teachings also show us that its impact can be softened, purified, and transformed in the way it is experienced. This is where the teaching of Grand Master Choa Kok Sui become especially meaningful. In pranic healing, we are taught that the human being is not only physical but also an energy system made up of the aura and chakras. Negative thoughts, negative emotions, and stress can weaken this energy field, while forgiveness, meditation, prayer, and service can strengthen it. When the energy body becomes cleaner and brighter, life begins to flow more smoothly. One important teaching is the power of giving. When we donate selflessly, especially with a pure heart, we create good karma. Donation is not only about money, it can also be time, food, support, kindness, or service. Generosity expands the heart, reduces ego, and creates positive karmic momentum. It is one way of balancing the effects of old karma. Another powerful practice is to decree the good karma. In pranic healing tradition, when we mentally affirm or decree good outcomes with faith, clarity, and spiritual intention, we align ourselves with higher energy. This does not mean ignoring reality, but directing the mind and energy toward healing, harmony, and divine possibility. A decree, when combined with right action and sincerity, can help invoke favorable conditions and reduce the intensity of difficult karma. This idea is also reflected in the Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna teaches that one should perform action without attachment to the fruits of the action. That teaching reminds us to act with discipline, devotion, and surrender. When we live selflessly, we purify the mind and reduce the burden of the future karma. The Gita also speaks of inner steadiness, equanimity, and surrender to the divine, all of which help us to face prarabdha with strength and grace. The Bible also carries a similar moral principle. It teaches that a person reaps what they sow, which reminds us that our actions have consequences. At the same time, the Bible also emphasizes repentance, prayer, forgiveness, and a changed heart. In that sense, even if difficult conditions exist, a sincere inner transformation can change the direction of life. Prayer and compassion become ways of healing the soul and creating a better future. For example, if someone is going through a painful phase, they may continue the spiritual practice, donate regularly, help others in need, and mentally affirm, may this karma be dissolved by divine grace. May good karma manifest in my life. May my body, mind, and soul be healed and protected. Such prayerful intention, along with good deeds, creates a strong field of positive energy. Grandmaster Choa Koksui emphasized that karma can be worked on through service, forgiveness, compassion, prayer, and disciplined spiritual practice. In this understanding, we may not be able to change every past cause immediately, but we can create powerful new causes now. Good karma can lighten the burden of old karma. A generous heart, a forgiving mind, and a spiritually disciplined life can transform the way Prarabdha is experienced. So, in simple words, Sanchit karma is the accumulated karmic store, and Prarabdha karma is the portion currently unfolding. We can soften its effects through healing, good conduct, donation, decree, devotion, and surrender. We may not control everything that comes to us, but we can always choose our response, our energy, and our spiritual direction. This is how karma becomes not just a burden, but a path of evolution, healing, and inner freedom. Atma Namaste.